He's staring at it. He's like touching it. Just do it. Welcome back, everybody. So today is actually the first day of the new year that I've been able to fish, just because of the awful weather and the life, essentially. So we're finally out on some relatively safe ice. We've got, I think, 8 to 10 inches, so I mean plenty. We had a week of, negative 5 to 15 degrees, so built an absolute ton of ice during that point in time. But I'm just excited to get out here and finally get our first fish of 2024. We're fishing on one of my favorite little fish cribs or brush piles. I'm not exactly sure what it is. We might drop the camera down just to see exactly what that is, just for curiosity's sake, but we'll see. Nevertheless, if you guys like the video, if you wouldn't mind liking, and as always, if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Let's get after them. Last video was basically taking the Nanook XT thermal and just doing, I guess, a review of it, but we hadn't put it through its paces at all, because we've had such an unseasonably warm winter. Today is about -3 or 4, and wind chill is probably in the -10 to 15 range. But it is so crazy warm in here with the heater on the lowest setting that I'm sweating. So I would venture to say this thing should keep you incredibly warm. I guess through like the harshest conditions, honestly. But yeah, I should bring out the temperature gun just to figure out exactly how warm it actually is in here, even being out on the ice. But nevertheless, let's get after our fish, see if we can end up catching a couple. We've got red rosies for minnows, and then just tungstens with either plastics or waxworms. See if we can catch. This brush pile typically has bluegill, crappie, occasionally perch, and you'll have some bass that kind of like circle the area every once in a while too. So hopefully we end up with ideally all of those, but let's get after it. All right, just a little red rosy on a jig head. Drop her on down. I got a little bit closer to the brush pile than I wanted to. I'd like to be a couple feet off, but that's okay. It is what it is. I'm not gonna re-drill all the holes and figure it out. So we'll let that guy go and start fishing with the plastic. See if we can't get it a couple. Oh, there comes a couple. Oh, got that one. Oh, nice little crappie. And that was fishing for about less than a minute. Not a real big one. Probably just an inch shy of a keeper, but not a bad one. Not a bad first fish. Oh, I guess that's the first fish of 2024 for me. So, again, not a bad one. See if we can't get a couple more. There should just be, replenishing for the most part through this little brush pile. So, we should have hopefully decent luck all day long, but let's get him back. Not the most graceful release, but it's off. I don't see him on live scope either. Must have gone away from the brush pile. So all I've got on right now is a crazy critter with a little tungsten. Should be perfect for the crappie. Probably a little bit big for the bluegill, but and then obviously if we get a bass that comes through, you have a little bit better of a shot to catch it over using a waxworm or something like that. But see if we can get a couple more. It's a different one. Got him. It's not the... Oh, lost him. Oh, there he goes, right at the hole. Another crappie. I was just checking my tip ups because I know they're freezing up because it's so cold out here. I picked it up and it pulled back. I don't think there's anything on it right now. All of a sudden the line just started spewing out. Oh, there's nothing on it. You know it's still there. Oh yeah, definitely bit it. All the scales missing. Well, there's something in the area that wanted this. I don't know if it was all the scales are missing. I don't know if it was a bass or a pike, but alright. That was strange. Haven't had a tip up go up all day and come out here and grab it real quick. And obviously the pike, I assume, maybe bass, didn't like it trying to get away from him. I haven't had that happen before. Alright. Well, hopefully that's a good sign of things to come. Welcome back, everybody. So the other day went out and caught some first fish of ice fishing season. Caught a couple crappie. I think I only got one on video though. But today we're out at a different spot trying to catch bait for pike. This lake is absolutely loaded with these, I don't know if they're golden shiners or what they are, but you can catch them pretty easily on rod and reel, and they're pretty fun. And pike absolutely love them. So I love catching these and then using them as pike bait. So we'll see if we can't catch a few of them. I do have a shiner down there on just a tip up with the camera on it. So hopefully we end up with a pike, or probably not a bass, but a pike through that. We have seen one pike on live scope already, but we'll see if we can't actually get one to commit. So let's get after them. These little golden shiners or roaches or whatever they are, absolutely loaded. There's hundreds of them on the screen, and the pike follow them around like crazy too. So hopefully we can end up getting one. Obviously it's a little bit more difficult to end up catching a game fish when they have just such an abundance of bait, but it does happen. Got one. Got him. Just like that. And basically these things eat the same as bluegill do. Just a little tungsten with a little bit of a waxworm. But put the pike and bass, at least if you can use them live, the bass absolutely love them too, but if they're frozen or whatever, pike will still eat them really well. So obviously, you know, keep where it's legal and whatnot, and if your state doesn't allow it, obviously, you know, by no means do you want to do that. But got him. Not a bad one. They do get a lot bigger than this. I've caught them up to 12-ish inches before. That's a easy one for a pike to eat. That's a little bit bigger of one. Feels like it. Oh no, just wrapped around the deucer. No, he's about the same size. A little fatter, but and as far as catching these things, again, it's just a little tungsten. They do have a little bit smaller of a mouth than a bluegill does, but so you might have to downsize just a tiny little bit, but should have about enough to go pike fishing now, though. We'll probably catch a couple just for fun and then set up tip-ups to see what happens. Little guy. Oh, same as the rest. we'll start letting these guys go. Now that we've gotten so many. Now we got a pike on the screen. He's staring at my camera though. Oh, there goes past my camera. You gonna eat the minnow? Oh, he's staring at it. He is staring at it. Did he eat it though? Oh, he's right above it. Oh, he hit it. He hit the line. He's still right there. He's just behind the camera now. Yeah. Well, there's our first, or I guess second pike sighting. I thought he was going to do it. He was staring at it for a second. And you know the pike is gone as soon as all the shiners or bait fish come back on the screen, so he is out of the area, at least for now. Well, we got our 2 tip-ups set up with our shiners and just 1 jigging rod, so now we just wait to see what happens. We've seen a few pike on screen. One was a little bit interested, but we'll see if we can get a couple, or at least one. One would be nice. I haven't caught a pike through the ice yet this year, so. But the ones that we've seen on screen haven't been all that big. They've been right around probably 26 to 28 inches. But we'll see if we can't get one. The screen went empty, so I assume that there's either the whole school just moved away or there's probably a pike in the area. So, encouraging at least. I'll turn back around. That pike's back. Looks like he's not tiny. Is he gonna do it? Oh. Nope. Sat there and stared at it. You want to commit. We're not going to give it too much longer because I've seen multiple pike on screen and probably seen, they might be some of the same fish, but 10, 15 times so far, not a single one has bit live bait, artificials, a wax worm. Like they just aren't eating anything, so except messing around with my camera. For some reason it's doing it again. It's chasing off a smaller one though, which I don't really understand. I don't understand why it likes my camera so much. The tip-up spun just a tiny little bit, and there's at least one pike down there, so I don't know if he picked up and dropped it, if he still has it. Oh no, they're both gone. That one is big though. Oh. Oh, he's back. Just eat my bait. He swam away. That's a big one though. Oh, he's staring at it. He's like touching it. Just do it. Oh my. Almost hooked himself. You gonna do it? Staring down my minnow. Went right past it. Oh, is he gonna do it? Do it. Oh. What was that? That's not the same pike that we saw this morning, though. There's two decent ones, and it looks like 2 or 3 smaller ones. The one with the messed up lip seemed to be the biggest, but I haven't seen him since morning. Well, that's it for today. We didn't end up catching any pike at all. We had many opportunities. They were super finicky, not really wanting to commit to anything that we threw, but I guess that's how it will go some days. Nevertheless, if you guys like the video, if you won't mind liking, and if you want to see more videos like it, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, that'd be greatly appreciated also. Till the next one.